My name is James Williams Jr. This is co-family number 2, and this is the last video that I'm going to make for tonight. If you have been watching any of my videos and I have offended you, I'm not going to apologize. I knew you guys thought that was coming and it was going to be an apology. No, I'm not. Now, if you're my 21 followers and I've offended you, then I will apologize. So there you go. That's as close to an apology as you're going to get. I warn you before I put up videos that are going to be exceptionally bad as a warning so that you can have the option of passing on it. I talk about a lot of issues that affect me directly. These last 3 videos that I made, they affect me directly, and especially today, because it seems like I couldn't buy a fucking victory today. You know what I'm saying? Not that there's any money in my pockets, but I couldn't buy a victory today. I couldn't reopen this incision and pull a victory out of my ass. Today has been one of the worst days of my life. And I have a lot of them. And for people who have been with me from the beginning, people who have come to me from the beginning, I'm going to be honest with you. I've always been honest with you. And ain't no need for me to not be honest with you now. When I got out of the military, it's probably the worst thing that ever happened to me. I didn't want to come home. I failed to qualify with my rifle. And the reason why is because my knee, which was fucked up, which the doctors dropped the ball, it was actually my hip, which prevented me from laying in a prone position. Now that's not an excuse, it's the fucking truth. I begged for a day 1 restart, couldn't get it, because I had been started twice over, because in golf, I'm sorry to say this, I'm not proud of what happened in golf, I got punked. And at 37, I ain't the type person to just take shit like I did in high school. I'm the type motherfucker that if you keep pushing my buttons, I'm going to push your fucking face in. And I'm not going to stop until it pops out the backside of your skull. It took everything I could to not attack these damn drill sergeants that was fucking with me. Alright? Everything. So when I was back in Bravo and they wanted me to go back to golf, I straight fucking told them, if I go back to golf, my next stop is Fort Bragg. Because those 2 drill sergeants had their fucking way with me and there wasn't nothing I could do about it. So then my company captain and everything, Captain Lutz, he bitched me out. Made me out to look like the biggest punk bitch that ever was. And my 2 drill sergeants, they bitched me out. And I told them, I said, y'all know what? It's easier when you have rank to say something to somebody and call them out their name and call me a coward and all that bullshit. But here's the thing on that. Y'all got gun shooting skills. Y'all ain't never fought a motherfucker in the street. I'm older than all of my drill sergeants and even my captain. I've been in more fist fights than these motherfuckers have ever been in their life. For me not to fight is the hardest thing ever. They didn't get that shit, they didn't care. Alright? When I got to Delta and found my spot, my home, my family, none of them motherfuckers judged me. Drill Sergeant Haynes went to bat for my ass, kept me going. And granted, I was the ass end of every old man joke that ever was. Everyone. But I loved every fucking minute of it. And I never wanted to fucking leave Delta. I can't shoot. I got an honorable discharge for failure to adapt. Because I can't shoot. Simple as that. I can shoot a bow and arrow really well. Maybe if they had let me use that, I might have actually passed. But it's a decommissioned weapon. No. I'm not ashamed that I'm out. I'm ashamed of how I got out. I'm ashamed that I had to get a hip replacement and could never go back. I'm ashamed that it took forever for them to find the problem. It took them 3 years to find out that it wasn't my knee, it was my hip, and it was their fault. Because some asshole didn't re-concrete the street. And I fell in a hole. A hole. So whenever I think of a hole and 3 bullets is what ended my military career before it could begin. I didn't want to come home. I wanted to serve my country. I wanted to be in the trenches with the boys that I trained with, that I ate with, that I bathed with, that we had conversations while we defecated. Now, hey, they were all younger than me, but it was family. I know what family means by military standards. You know what I'm saying? I know what that shit means. The thing with us in civilian world is we don't know what that means. And let me get to the point of why I was making this video. When I came home, I had some real bad depression issues. I talked to my dad, shit didn't help. I talked to other people, shit didn't help. I became an alcoholic, shit didn't help. Couldn't talk to my mom because she didn't give a fuck about me. Didn't care. 42 years of my life, up until my damn dad died, nothing. Talking to my mom was just like talking to my dick. You gonna get pussy tonight. You gonna get pussy tonight. Still limp. Not happening. It's just like that. I had to go to a psychiatrist. Her name was Dr. Bishop. So first, let me thank Dr. Bishop. Thank you, Dr. Bishop, for everything you've done for me. It's a long road. I still got a whole lot of more steps to walk on this motherfucker. So I wrote a graphic novel. Before I stopped seeing Dr. Bishop, I told her that I was writing this graphic novel. This graphic novel is called Love 13. It's about 13 chicks. So, looking for a publisher. I've had a lot of issues in life. The one thing that Dr. Bishop didn't tell me that I had to learn for myself, and what you all need to pay attention to and learn for yourself, there is no cure for depression other than to not get depressed. There's nothing worse than waking up in the morning and hating yourself every day for being the champion of failing at shit. I have been a failure all my fucking life. Failure led me to the Army, but I never thought I would fail in the Army. Failure led me to write that graphic novel, because every time I woke up, I just wanted to taste death. Period. So you guys can judge me. Say what you want. You can write bad comments in the thing down below. It's all good. No, I can't hold that against you. Because if you've never been in this place where you can't get back from, where no matter what you do, you still wake up with self-hatred every fucking day of your life because you haven't been able to love yourself properly. When you're sitting there and you're contemplating, it's the day-to-day I wrap these nunchucks around my fucking skull and hang it from this goddamn ceiling fan. It's the day-to-day I get a jump rope and accidentally throw it up there and then wrap it around my neck. It's the day-to-day that in my life and in my suffering. It's tonight the night that I stop praying that God takes my life in my sleep. When you get there, then you'll know why I am the way I am. I wouldn't say that all this started in the Army. I've had this problem since I was a child. The Army just brought it more to the surface because it was one of them things. I have gone over the edge 1,000 times or better. And it's not that I'm a coward. When my sensei committed suicide way back in the 90s, like 95, 96, when my sensei committed suicide, I had promised myself and I had promised him when I found out that he was dead that I wouldn't commit seppuku. I wouldn't commit harikari. I wouldn't do that. As I got older, I have come so fucking close to breaking that promise to my sensei, Master Jim Innocent. He wasn't my first sensei, but he's the only one that I can truly remember, with the exception of Hiromi Johnson. She is a very good sensei. I never told her about my suicidal thoughts or my intentions. These are things that you don't tell everyone. There are a lot of us vets out here that need counsel. There are a lot of us vets out here that no one can give two shits about. I've gone through a lot in 43 years. The best decision I ever made was going to the Army, and I didn't make that choice posthumously. It was join the military or go out and start mugging drug dealers because my job status was just that bad because I couldn't get arrested getting a job. It was go to the military or commit suicide because my life had got ripped all to hell because the girl I loved dumped me for no fucking reason at all. And all I wanted to do was die. Period. No one in my family gave a motherfuck. No one. No one wanted to help me find out why. No one wanted to go talk to her and ask her why. I legally can't speak to her now and probably forever because she took my ass to court. So I will never be able to know why. But I will tell you this. I dedicated a film to her. Graphic novel that I finished, I dedicated to her. To my two fathers that passed before I could finish it. To my mother, to my family, to my future wife, whoever she may be. Name's not in there because there's only question marks because I don't know who the hell that's going to be. But when you get to that point in your life where everything makes you just want to die, boom, you found me. So before you judge me, know me. Get to know the shit I've been through. Get to know the things I'm going through right now in this fucking moment in life. And get to understand a person before you pass judgment. People talk about gay people badly. Leave the motherfuckers alone. They ain't done nothing to you. Who are they hurting? No one. You want to make a statement? You want to make a stand? Get your ass to the Lakota Sioux Indian Reservation and let's make a difference. No, that's too much like the right thing to do because a lot of the investors have money in it. And then we voted for Donald Trump. Well, y'all voted for that bastard. I didn't vote for that fucking redheaded stool pigeon. And now he's going to turn my army boys against my tribal boys. I'm Cherokee, not Lakota. But what affects one tribe will affect all tribes. It's just a matter of time and location. So while you're all out there soaking all this up, just remember, if you haven't had your darkest days, they could come. And you might not be able to walk through that storm. I've walked through that storm. I live in the eye of that storm every fucking day. I talk to you guys because it helps me. Whether I get famous on YouTube or not, it helps me. No. It sucks. It sucks every day that I can't go out and do the one thing that I love more than life itself, which is martial arts. I could probably become a porn star, but I don't want to do that. I mean, I wouldn't mind having all that sex, but no. In the end, do they even make a lot of money? I mean, not that I really want the money, I just really want the sex. You know, I could do that. But then I have to worry, who's going to judge me? Who cares? We're all going to judge someone on some level at some day at some time. I don't care. If I had to become a porn star tomorrow to make ends meet and get my own house, so be it. You know, I got to do what I got to do. Got to make a living. I would much rather make a living making kung fu movies than being a porn star. But I'm one of those people that, give or take, I will take what I can get because that's how desperate I am to have a better life than the one I have at this moment in time. So while you guys are enjoying this video, just remember, everything ain't always greener on the other side. And there are thousands of people suffering trying to make it. We should look out for the little people. Not the short people, because I'm short. But the people that aren't making it. The ones of us that are struggling and busting our ass to make it right. I'm James Williams Jr. It's Kung Fu Havoc #2. Be seeing you.